everyone. See if this works. And we are connected. There's the microphone. I'm gonna put the heater on. ¿Cómo te sientes?
Relajada.
Hello everyone. Today I wanted to make a little video about the benefits of sound healing and talk a little bit about vibration. Do you like vibration?
I love it.
I'm here with Goddess Rosina. You want to say hi?
Hi.
I don't know how much yeah. So this was like so hard to set up. Just this is the best I could do for today. And Rosina has had some experience with sound healing with me, but I have the microphone here. So is there anything you want to say about the benefits of sound healing? Sorry to put you on the spot.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You feel so much energy and your body is like healing by yourself. That's
healing by itself. Yes. That's awesome words.
Yes.
So the beautiful thing that, and Rosina's going to be at the Awaken Your Feminine Energy retreat for anybody who wants to meet this amazing goddess. She's also from Peru, like me. So what I wanted to talk a little bit was the science of vibrational medicine and why this is such an amazing way to work with people. Myself, as a physical therapist, I've studied a lot. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I can't even read it. It's too far away. Hi, honey. Hi, Doug. Is that Doug Tesler? You're so awesome. So I got this bowl, Doug, from you. So amazing. I love it. It's so amazing. Right? ¿Te gusta?
Love it.
So as a physical therapist, I work with people with a lot of pain. And if I were to rely on what the pain studies are telling us, I would be very limited in my perception of what's possible for my clients, because what the latest research is telling us in pain medicine is that in 2 to 3 months we can release 40 to 50% and manage chronic pain. So I've taken 2 courses this year on the latest in pain science, but in those studies, none of them were looking at sound healing. So I'm on this mission. If anybody out there is listening and knows a place where I could do some sound healing therapy research, that's what I'm looking for now, because I work with people every day, teaching them how to use their diaphragm through their full range of motion. You could give a little example of that, doing the E3 breath. Ahora si quieres. Did you see her belly rising? There she goes, the E3 breath. She's a self-empowered healer right here, Rosina. So we're amping up our parasympathetic nervous system. In the Alba method of self-empowered healing, we are embracing that we are mostly made of energy, 99% made of energy. So when I work with people as a physical therapist and I look at them as though they were a physical body, I'm looking at only 0.00001% of what that person is. That's why we're so limited with what we can believe is possible for people to release pain. However, when I work with people vibrationally, energy moves at the speed of light. And I'm so fortunate that I did a shaman training with Mali Okalani and Vic Munoz, my shaman teachers, a couple of years ago. And I got to learn how to do soul retrievals and shamanic healing and using the 4 directions, the earth, the Father Sun, Father Moon, the different animals, the hummingbird, the jaguar, the snake, the condor, and looking at healing not just as a physical healing, but as a shamanic experience where we're accessing the 5th, 6th, 7th dimension, the luminous being, looking at the person as a luminous being that is not just limited by their physical body. So hence, in the shamanic training, we use our breath, we use our sounds, we use drums, which create a lot of vibration. How'd that feel? Nice. Especially when we do it over the genitals, feels really good. Where a lot of us are very shut down. So this is a beautiful way them a massage without touching their bodies. And the most important thing when we do sound healing is to use an intention with the highest vibration. And I think a lot of just opening myself and remembering that God made me when I do these. But we put intentions. For example, if somebody has pain in their hip, do you have any pain in your body right now?
My sinus.
Sinuses?
And throat. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how do your sinuses feel right now?
Congested.
Congested. Are you willing to be grateful for that right now?
Yes.
So step one of the alpha method is to be grateful. Are you genuinely grateful, or is there any little resentment, or? It's okay to be honest.
I'm 90% grateful.
You want to what?
I'm 90% grateful.
90%. She's 90% grateful. So we're just gonna. The first step is to own what we're feeling. So I just want to feel into that 10%. Okay. So we're just gonna be really honest with what we're feeling. This is healing, and this is being in touch with our feminine energy. So, for example, if somebody comes in and they're in a lot of back pain, and I'm like, "Are you willing to feel grateful for your back pain?" And they say yes, but inside they're like, "I hate my back pain." That's not being in our truth. So that's going to make us even more stressed out if we have to lie to the person we're working with, as a healing guide. So what I have found is the first thing we do is we sit in our shit. We own our shit. We own that we're feeling like crap, or we own that. I work with a lot of brilliant, spiritual, professional women that are spiritual leaders, and they get upset that they are upset with their back pain, or that they even have back pain. Or I work with energy healers that are in pain, physical pain, and they're upset because their energy healing techniques are not helping them. And it's really amazing how I think we're even harder on ourselves, for all those spiritual people out there. Just being spiritual, being conscious, sometimes it's like, damn it, like if I was unconscious, sorry about that, I get so passionate about this because I think we're so hard on ourselves, So because I've been so hard on myself, I'm tired of myself being that way, that I literally have said, I'm just going to make number one on my alpha method, gratitude. I'm just going to be grateful. I'm grateful for my shoulder tension. I'm grateful for my back pain. We can be grateful for our cancer. We can be grateful for our gluten intolerance. It's like the whole gluten thing. When people walk into a restaurant, they're like, does this restaurant have gluten-free food? So like if I take my friend somewhere and I didn't even think about it ahead of time, my friend will get mad at me, like, how dare you not think of my gluten intolerance? So it's like we have a hypersensitivity about the hypersensitivity, and that doesn't make it better. So if anybody out there has gluten intolerance and you're intolerant about your gluten intolerance, that's just going to make your digestive system even more irritated. So you want to be grateful for your gluten intolerance. And can I touch your belly?
Yes.
And you want to massage your intestines and massage that gluten intolerance and get in touch with the true feelings that you're feeling, because all of this is happening on purpose and from our Creator. I really believe that there is a gift. How does that feel? Do you have gluten intolerance?
No.
Oh, okay. Anything with your tummy ever? Like the women that have nada, ¿no es cierto? No. Women that her tummy's perfect. She feels great there. I can feel it. She feels yummy there. So I'm just going to keep going here with my hand because it's soothing, right? Yeah. Thank you, Linda. So our tummy, we have 70% of our immune system is located in our gut. So this is a part of the body where it is really important to make peace. Some women don't like how their belly looks, or some women might have stretch marks, or maybe there's a little too much belly fat around the belly, or you have that gluten intolerance or hypersensitivities or allergies. So doing a daily massage with your hand on your belly is really, really helpful to bring in more of that feeling of love into your body. So this actually amps up your immune system. I'm doing rhythmical movements over Rosina's sacred belly, and it makes us feel more connected. And this is something that I'm going to share with people. We're going to do a meditation, a massage meditation at the Awaken Your Feminine Energy Retreat this Friday, October 27. I'm so excited we're going to be doing this. And we're going to do it in a room filled with rose petals and delicious aromatherapy. And it's just going to be this beautiful goddess temple that I'm going to create for all the goddesses to worship their own bodies and be grateful for the body temple that God gave them. And when we look at our bodies through those eyes, everything heals so much faster. So I'm just going to lift my hand off your tummy now, okay? Let's just give thanks. Thank you. How does your belly feel? I was just zapping her with a lot of love. So I want to share with you all that a way we can massage our belly is also with a drum. And even just when we play the drum, we're getting those vibrations. So you don't have to wait for someone to do this over your body. You could just play it yourself and you're going to feel the vibrations. And this is a way for us, we can bring new experiences into the body by, for example, for her, it would be because she was saying she felt congested. Vibration stimulates the healing hormone and endorphins. So whenever we sing and play music, we're creating a beautiful natural drug for our body to accelerate its healing. And if I do this in a rhythmic pattern, it's hypnotic. And it invites more of a theta brainwave state. So I invite you all to close your eyes and allow yourselves to feel the benefits of sound healing. And ask yourselves, what do I wish to create? How do I wish to feel in my sinuses for Rotina? Maybe your back hurts you and you want to create more balance or peace. Or maybe the first step for you is to simply own what you're feeling. Own your true feelings. Because sometimes we're in denial of how we feel. So can I just be totally raw and real with myself? Yes, yes, yes. And then we're going to free ourselves with my favorite song on the planet. So I invite you to sing with me. And I'm going to play this over your sinuses. Is that okay? To free our congestion, to free our sinuses. I am free. Can't hear your voice. Your voice disappears with the drum. Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so what I was saying is playing the drum over the body, and thank you for writing that. Thank you for sharing with me. When you play, how do you feel?
My stomach, I feel strong.
Oh, she feels strong. She feels strong. So when
I feel strong.
That's awesome. Tony Robbins talks a lot about the feeling, right?
Yes.
This is what someone told me because I really haven't studied much his work, but how he's all about the feeling. And it's interesting because the teachers that I've had talk a lot about how we need to feel as though it's already true. So the drum, it feels very empowering, and it's very hypnotic, and it's also very grounding. The actual drum made by the earth, this one's not. Oh, this one's fake. But I have my real drum that I made right over here. So this is made from elk in sacred ceremony. It was made. So this is earth right here, and it's a way for me to access my intuition, my creative brain side, my feminine energy. This one feels different. It's more soft. It's more feminine. So the drum is something you could literally buy a drum, make a drum. It's more fun. It took me about 5 hours only. And you could play, and this could be a form of meditation for you. For those people that are so bored of just sitting meditation, this is super fun. And I have to give a shout out right now to Fernando Subirats, my super duper awesome, the producer of my CD. He's an amazing drummer, and he does a bunch of drumming workshops. But this is something that can be your way of energizing yourself, connecting to 99% of what you are, which is vibration, which is energy. Hold on, there's another message here. I just want to make sure. The second drum is totally fine with the sound of your voice. Oh my gosh. See, this little drum wanted to be played with me, I guess. Thank you. You are so sweet, whoever that person is. Thanks for helping me out here. So remember, what are the benefits of sound healing, and why is that something that connects us to our feminine energy? Because when you're playing, when you're singing and when you're playing the drum, you're not analyzing. You're just being. You have to pay attention to the present moment. So all of us that want to be more spiritual, just take up the drum. Play more of the drum. It puts you in theta brainwave state. It's like the easy way to meditate. It's the easy way to get to theta. And also playing the flute, you know. So I'm going to whip out my little hummingbird flute. I love it. And just to let everybody know, if you want a little more taste of sound healing, come to the Awaken Your Feminine Energy Retreat Friday from 12 to 6. And men and women are invited to come to the fire ceremony that I'm going to lead with the drum, with the shakers. We're going to be honoring the 4 directions, the earth and the sky, and doing a massive clearing of whatever doesn't serve us Friday night, 8 p.m. I'll put all the links on the Facebook post. Because right now I feel like a lot of us are still holding on to Irma energy and everything that's going on in the planet. There's a lot of terrible things going on. You know, there's cities that are not with energy, with any light right now. So what we can do is keep evoking this vibration of peace and love and acceptance of everything that's happening. And of course, we can make donations, you know, to the proper places for us to be able to help out however we can, or going to volunteer, right? However, if we're angry at the government or if we're angry at the weather, we're vibrating out this frequency of anger. So we're going to get back the same energy back to us, and that's not going to uplift anybody. So this is a hummingbird flute, and I'm going to play it with intention, wishing your sinuses lots of openness and clarity. So as you listen to it, you can feel the message of whatever it is that you want to create, as though you already are there. So if your low back is tense, you can just breathe into your low back, send it lots of love, feel grateful for your low back, and then using your sound, you can let go of whatever pain or tension. So for Rosina, you can breathe into your nose, breathe into your sinuses, and then you can exhale whatever you're feeling out through your mouth, and also out through your feet. And that's what we learned in my shaman training, was to use sound and different breaths, exhalations, to help people release out their whatever it is that they're holding. And guess what? We don't have to work too hard, the shamans, because the body, when you go into the E3 breath, see, I got to teach them about the E3 breath. It amps up your parasympathetic nervous system. So my clients, they're doing their own parasympathetic nervous system induction, and their body knows how to heal itself. So us healers, guides, we don't have to put it all on us. And actually, I don't put it at all on myself. I just say, God, divine grace, flow through me, and, you know, inspire me to say and do and act however is for the highest good of this person. This is how I have energy at the end of the day, you know, because really we're channels. We're channels for healing, light, and love. So here we go. Close your eyes here and feel the magic of the hummingbird flute. Taking a deep breath in and reaching our arms over our head, stretching and expanding our body. Los brazos para arriba, estirando los brazos. Yo soy libre de mi pasado. I am free. Every single day we're shedding skin cells all over Miami. We're going to the bathroom, we're releasing there. We release and process emotions. Hopefully we're doing that. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Feeling yourself as a river of love that is flowing always what doesn't serve her, what doesn't serve us, so that we can be light and free, just like the hummingbird. Letting go of our old skin, just like the snake. And being able to stay light and limber, just like the jaguar, the puma, the panther. And also being able to fly high like the condor, the white eagle. So thank you everyone for joining me today for a little taste of shamanic sound healing, a little taste of the Alva method, a little taste of the neuroscience of mindset change, body work, embracing science, ancient wisdom, spirituality. How we are everything. We're not just a physical body. We're mostly made of energy. And our emotions are energy in motion. So this E3 breath, I'm going to post the video on how to do the E3 breath. This is one of the big foundations of the Alva method. It's teaching people how to stretch their fascial system themselves. In craniosacral therapy, when I did my training, we put our hands and the body reorients its fascial system. And what I realized there was, hey, why don't I just teach my clients how to amp up their diaphragm and move it through its full range of motion, because I'm a physical therapist, so I know the biomechanics. I'm a yoga therapist, so I understand the pranayama, the breathing, the movement of the energy. And I just had all these downloads as I'm taking my physical therapy courses, the advanced courses in biomechanics of respiration, rib cage work. Why don't I just teach my clients the most I can so that they can go home and empower themselves in their life instead of feeling like I'm their solution. That's actually really draining on me, for people to be thinking that I'm fixing them. And I don't want to live codependently anymore, okay? I got to feel that a lot in my personal relationships, and it's exhausting. So I'm so inspired from my work and how I see my clients doing amazing, healing themselves, It's so inspiring that I just can't stop talking about it. And then myself personally, I feel more energized than ever, and I'm 44 years old, 44 years young, and I really believe that my choosing to be grateful, regardless of what adversity is going on in my life, and to say, God, I know why you're doing this to me. I may not understand it right now, but I've resisted a lot of things personally in my life, and even letting go of past romantic relationships. It's been so hard that I realize God has something more for me in the future. And I have to trust. I just have to lean back and surrender and say, thank you. Thank you for everything that's happening. I don't have to understand it all. I don't need to know why. It's just an opportunity for me to strengthen my faith. And instead, what I say today is, how can I grow from this? How can I learn from this adversity? And that's helped me so much in my life, and that's what I would love to share with you all. And I've shared it with Rosina. So how do you feel, Linda? Let me give the mic over. How does that help you to see life as something that you can grow from? How we turn the shit into fertilizer, remember how I say that?
Yeah, I have felt peace. I feel so peaceful right now.
Yay, qué linda. She's such a goddess. Well, thank you, everyone. If you want to do some more sound healing with me, or if you'd like to receive a massage, a chakra clearing, I also work with couples, and it's beautiful because I have 2 tables, and I bring them together afterwards. It's really adorable. And there's just, if you want to explore Tantra, that's something else that I'm really passionate about, and bringing the sacred into the sexual, and teaching people how to process and flow their pain, their emotional pain also, because it's all stored up in our body. And we don't have to be living feeling weighed down. So if you know someone that has chronic pain and they're going to the acupuncturist or they're going to the chiropractor and it's been a year or 6 months even, please give me a call out, reach out to me and schedule a free 15-minute discovery session where we can have a conversation. And I'd love to share with you also the E3 breath video. There's a meditation on my website for free also. There's a lot of resources. You can go on my YouTube channel, subscribe there, Michelle Alva TV. I'm here to share, and I want to envision a world where most of the women orgasm on the planet, where people don't take everything personally and get really sick because of that, where people realize that we're meant to be rivers and to flow, and we're meant to be like the snake and shed our skin and release our old dried up leaves just like the trees, and we're more aware of nature and how we are nature, so we can just keep living life as an adventure even if there's adversity. And I wish that, because there's a lot of adversity right now on the planet. And I really think more than ever these techniques are valuable, especially considering what's going on in the government and what's going on just globally. It's just a big call to get more spiritual. And to me, spirituality means trusting in the divine force of creation, that it knows, it's all-knowing, and living from a place of intuitive guidance, body-breath connectedness, because our Creator made our sacred, amazing body, and it is such a miraculous, beautiful vessel. So, have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye. ¿Quieres decir bye-bye?
Bye, thank you.
I'm free of the mic.